Here we go. This is the championship game. Northford Riders versus Fresh Start in the 2025.
Hitting the left field for an out.
Big out
Trot
there. For the championship.
And we might see some good softball this game. After it was a fun one, the last one against Fade Department, and the one before that, not the best, but
they stuck with me on the mound. I gave up 11 runs in the last game.
Well, we got the win. Here's Austin, really good left-handed hitter. He hits the ball in the left field for a base hit. When you're Austin, a guy like that, you can go oppo.
I was impressed by that swing. I remember thinking I'd never seen this guy too much.
Really good ball player.
Low and away and goes opposite field on the line.
That's a guy you want on your team, that guy like that. Oh, he swings and misses.
And that's an inning ender right there.
Inning ender. And that's a good hitter right there. I've seen him really put it.
He's batting third.
Oh, that anxiety can do wonders in these one-pitch tournaments. I remember my first turkey trot was a big-time adjustment batting.
You know, those strikeouts happen. People swing and miss. I remember thinking that was a nice surprise for us. That was, two guys on base and the inning's over. I'll take that.
It's easy to get tight in these one-pitch tournaments. It's really, you just got to treat it like anything else. That's what I try to do. You got to have fun. If you're having fun at this tournament, you're going to do well at this tournament.
You got to stay loose. At this point, this is the finals. We're there, right? We've earned our spot.
And we saw with like Alex, he finally got the home run at the end, but it's a fast. You're going to get up fast.
Mm-hmm.
Get on base. You get up faster if you get on base.
Well, in that FDS game, they had at bats. They could have won that game if they just were patient. They gave away a lot. For every at bat I gave them, they gave one back.
Leadoff runners on for Fresh Start. Here in the championship game, here's Ethan to the plate. Standing back in the box, balanced approach. Swung and hit into the 4-3 hole by Ethan into right field. Brandon's going to be on second base. First and second to start the ball game. Here's the dangerous Pepe. Can put the ball really anywhere. Smart hitter. The pitch is inside, moves towards the middle of the plate, hits the ball in the right field for a base hit. Brandon's going to round third. He's going to score. Ethan slides into third base, and the ball gets by him.
We'll tie up at third base.
Pepe on second base with a double. Great start by Fresh Start.
I mean, what a great base runner. He's on second base as that throw is coming through the infield.
That speed could do wonders. The pitch to Mac, he lines it in the right field for a base hit. Ethan's going to score. Here's Pepe's rounding third. He's really coming on strong. He's going to dive, and he is out or safe. He might have called him safe. Maybe his foot wasn't on the plate. I don't know. We don't know what happened there.
Hard to tell.
It looked like he scored. The body language.
It was close.
The pitch to Bork is inside.
By the catcher.
He bloops it in the left center.
There's an out.
For the out.
So it's either two outs. Well, I guess we'll know by.
We'll know here. Here's the pitch to Trueheart. And that's going to be hitting the center field, not deep. And someone's going to make the play. It looks like the left center fielder. 10 the inning. Interesting inning there. What do you say? That was it. He was out at home?
He must have been out.
Yeah. So good play there. Good defensive play. Not a bad base running play. I would have sent him.
Yeah, you don't put the brakes on. Let him go.
And finally, some good softball. That was a good running play, an even better fielding play. Bang, bang at the plate to get the speedy Pepe, who's not a bad base runner.
Oh, he's an excellent base runner. No one's ever going to tell him to slow down.
Here comes Kubek back for the championship, pitching. See if he can lock in here.
They're scoreless through one, or the Riders are.
Yeah.
Thanks to a strikeout.
Inning ender. The pitch is inside and short for a ball. Runner on first base. see, we got a little open stance. He swings and hits the ball towards right field. Is it going to be fair or no?
It is an emphatic foul call by Rhino. Byron agrees.
Can't tell how foul that was, but not a horrible swing there. But maybe not time for that. Getting that bat under you first in these one-pitch games. The pitch from Kubek is deep.
Oh, Rhino liked it.
But it don't matter what Rhino likes, it was what Byron likes, and he didn't like that one. First and second. Lefty chops it to first. Fielded by San Giovanni, tags first. Runners move ahead. Second and third.
Ty's got soft hands over there.
2 outs, I believe. Big right-handed hitter. Stepping up. A little bit of an awkward stance. The pitch from Kubek is he loads and drills it into left field. It looks like it could go. Oh, he's caught.
Another 0 there.
Stepped out, blasts it to left. A good play probably by Ethan out there.
Now that batter had like maybe he's new to the game. Clearly has some talent. Hit the ball pretty hard there.
Absolutely.
But when I saw him kind of like get set up and then look down at home plate to see where he was, that was like, well, maybe he's not that comfortable there. Maybe
as awkward as he looked,
he can play.
Standing, his transition, like his weight transfer, was pretty good.
Once it was time to swing, it looked very natural. He did look a little awkward getting in the box.
He has a softball swing. So I predict good things for that guy. I believe this is Nick coming to the plate.
This is Nick.
Gets taller every at bat.
The catcher seems to know him. I'm not sure if every guy on our team knew who he was.
The more confident Nick gets, the taller he gets at the plate. It's a pitch to Nick. Good pitch. But deep for a ball.
Oh, close.
Here comes Josh Swanson.
Cool customer there.
Had a huge game this last game. See what he can do here in the championship game. He's up here.
Excellent defensively.
Second or third inning, I can't tell. Hits the ball in the
there
left
into that one.
That's going to be caught. Here's Kubek. Byron getting his steps in today on this lovely Saturday for Turkey Trot ball. The pitch to Kubek is hit hard to the third baseman and caught.
Nice play.
It's a lanky guy over there, and he got off that bag and stole a base hit.
As a batter, you'll take that swing every time.
Absolutely. Really good swing there. Here's San Giovanni. The pitch is inside, and he's going to take it. Smart right-handed hitter. He's a free swinger, but he's not going to swing at shite, and I like that about him. Really turned himself into a good ball player. Here comes Rhino, the veteran.
Rhino's spirits are pretty high. This is right where he wants to be.
Standing back in the box, he walks up on it and drills it into center field for a base hit. And here comes Nick, rounding third. He's going to score. Oh, wait a minute.
Very close.
He was called safe that time, though.
That's exactly how you want to see Rhino swing the bat.
What a tournament by Rhino. Another just beautiful job.
Bringing excellent energy to the team, too.
When he stays back on that ball, good things happen. Here's Kenny. You just can't get these 9-10 guys out today. Here's Kenny. Pitch hit back into center field. That's going to be
got a guy
hard.
there.
Not a bad swing there by Kenny.
So that's 1 run.
Might have sniffed him out there, right center. That's something I would do. Try to do.
Byron just said the score, but you were talking over it, so I don't know what the score is now. They have 1, and we have maybe they have none. I can't remember.
If I would shut up for just a minute and get the score, I think they might have 1, but
yeah.
Seems like a lot of time. You can tell now it's like sort of towards the end. Byron not as strict with the time. These guys are just waltzing on out there slowly.
I came out late.
And maybe you're relaxing here finally. Though whether you're relaxed or not, you do the same thing usually.
I try not to show too much emotion out there.
He's as cold as ice. Here's Kubek. He deals to the leadoff hitter here in this inning. Short.
It's a piece of crap.
It's the backwards innings, which means runners go to third base on a walk. If they go too far towards first base, they have to tag the plate.
We all know the backwards hats. Get me. Let's see what happens here.
Here you go. Open stance, Batista style. Same pitch.
Maybe I thought backwards inning meant throw shitty pitches, and they'll count those as strikes.
Just not enough on it. A lot of short pitches. Here's a big right-handed hitter. No batting gloves. Back in the box. Steps up a little bit. The pitch from Kubek. Good pitch with some movement outside. And it's going to be blooped down the line, and it's going to be fair. It's going to drop for a base hit.
That's why you don't walk guys, folks, because something like that will get the bases loaded, and you're in big trouble.
Well, 2 trash pitches followed by a really good pitch, and I don't think he meant to get the ball there.
Probably a ball too.
It was a good pitch, though. And here comes another somewhat large right-handed hitter, awkward stance guy. Moving back in the box a little bit as he steps and swings, hits the shortstop. No, it's going to be Swanson makes the tag, and then he's going to run him out at third. Really big double play there. Made a little bit easier by the fact that he ran the wrong way there. But fantastic footwork. Swanson is just killing it over there at third base. Just excellent defense.
Now we went from bases loaded to just a guy on first, which is kind of third.
Another open stance, short
I got a base open so I can throw some more bullshit.
Well, after a play like that, man, what a great play. And here's Austin, a much needed hitter here for this. I don't know, what are they called?
Northford Riders.
Hits the ball in the right field and deep. The right fielder is going back on the track.
It's a home run.
Ball's out of there. Now, I've seen Austin get into it, but that's not his game. But that was a huge hit by Austin. Huge hit.
Made worse by walking the guy after a double play.
So, big double play, but Austin gets a big hit. And let's see what this 3-batter can do. He got out the first time. 2 antsy. Looks a little bit more calm this time. Kubek deals. He swings and gets under it towards right center field. He's running in on it, and he's going to make the catch.
What a great play. What a great play.
Really good play there. I don't know who made that play. Was that Pepich?
It might have been. He went a long way for that ball.
Pepe really reads the ball great in right center. I like Pepe.
He was playing shortstop.
He was, yeah, earlier.
No, I think in this
in that game.
No, he just caught that. He ran all the way out to the outfielders were and then came across him.
Well, anyway, he just, even when he's in right, no matter what he does in right center field, he's always doing something good. He's so aggressive out there. I love him in right center. So, a helter-skelter inning there.
Yeah.
Big home run by Austin, though. What's the score now, Jay? You know?
I wish they would say it. Is it like 7-4, 7-5?
For you.
Yeah.
A lot of time going on between innings, which is rare for tournaments. And rare for the turkey trot. Here comes the leadoff hitter, Brandon. Having a solid day. Some hitting, some fielding. Here's the pitch. That ball's got movement. He Ichiro's at the second base. He's running too fast to third.
Biffed at second there.
And that's good softball right there. Just scrappy play there by Brandon. Not trying to do too much.
You know, it's weird for the infielders in the backwards infield, too. The second baseman's approaching that ball and has to throw the other way.
It's a great chance for writing these backwards innings to pull some stunts like that. That was really good work by Brandon. Ball hit to right center field, and it is caught. Good play.
That's a great catch.
That should be a base hit. Where was he playing? Ethan disappointed, but good swing.
Don't change anything.
So you get a scrappy play, infield single, then a line drive out. That's softball, Susan. Here's Pepe to the plate. The 3-batter. The pitch. Swung on, hit the center field. Pep goes the wrong way for a second there, and it's going to be caught.
2 outs, man, on first.
No runners move on. So the fresh start struggling to move these runners over. Here's Mac, the cleanup hitter. And what a cleanup hitter he is. First and second, or second and third. The pitch to Mac. Swung on and hit in the hole for a base hit. That's going to load the bases. Mac screaming for him to score.
Not exactly. We got third and second, which is first and second.
Third and second. Yeah. It wasn't third and second. The last.
Nope.
Only one runner on. My mistake. I don't have a monitor. Here's Bork. Batting fifth today for fresh start. The pitch. Outside. Looks at it. he's going to go to first or third base.
He did come back and try to touch home plate.
Well,
just to be safe. Byron said, "Don't worry about it, buddy.
Don't worry about it, pal. I ain't getting paid." Here comes Trueheart, the sixth batter. Bases juice. Fresh start.
Big spot here.
Big spot. The pitch to Trueheart. It's taken outside for a ball. That's a walk. So a rally is coming. And here comes Nick having a really good day. Bases loaded for fresh start. The pitch is inside with movement. Hit hard through the third baseman. He goes the wrong way. He's going to have to tag home. And it gets by him at third. Atrocious. And all those runs are going to now score minus Trueheart. Max scores, Bork scores. 2 more runs for fresh start.
What a crazy game. Mistakes are hilarious. You know, you make a mistake running, you make a mistake on a throw.
You got to execute those types of plays in these tournaments. Here's Swanson in a big spot. The pitch. He waits and hits the ball to shortstop. He fields, throws to third for the out.
Nice play short.
That's going to end the inning, but not before damage is done. Fresh start. Really, really good inning there. Just
Byron might give us a score here. Let's see, he's looking in his book.
Something 4. 5-4?
5-4, top 4. Okay,
so
that's straight
really
from his
good.
lips. Yeah.
6-4 for you guys, no?
We're 6-4 now. All right. So all you gotta do is tell Byron that we have more runs, and he says okay.
Yeah. And these tournaments, I think it's like the last tournament of the year for these umpires. So they're not really taking it all that seriously. In terms of just like stupid stuff like that. They take the outs seriously, the strikes seriously, but
I think Rhino was getting impatient with me not throwing more pitches. He wanted to do something back there.
Here comes a fit right-handed hitter to the plate. Good-looking ball player inside for a ball. Kubek.
You would have thought his hat was backwards, but it wasn't.
What adjustments are you going to make going into next year's trot? Or this year's trot? What did you learn most about this trot?
Well, I learned a lot.
Open stance righty hits the ball in right field for a base hit. He's gonna round second and go to third, and they're not gonna bite. First and third.
One of the best pieces of advice I got throughout the whole season was Saint, third baseman.
Know him well.
Yep, he filled in for a game, and I had a kind of a rough inning.
Right-handed pitcher, Kubek deals.
And he's like, take your time. He's like,
looped into center field, and it's gonna be caught.
Great play by Pep.
Pep making plays.
It's like when things are going, everybody step off the mound, take your time, because I hate having my defense stand around, so I want to work fast all the time. You know, whether I'm throwing strikes or balls, I just want the ball to throw it again. I don't take a lot of time. Here I'm taking more time, and that was him telling me slow down, and that's really good advice.
It's going to take a lot of hitting the heads to not get good advice from Saint. That guy is walking wisdom. One of the few guys I go to when I'm struggling. It's going to be a sac fly line drive, or is that a base hit?
That's a base hit.
Base hit.
Because
my bad.
As a pitcher, you kind of want tunnel vision. You want to focus on one thing and just keep doing that like a machine. But if your tunnel vision is not calibrated, you're going to
game catches up to you.
Well, you'll keep repeating mistakes. You don't want to repeat mistakes. Oh my goodness. Rhino thought that was a strike.
So do you think it's just like maybe just is it pressure or what is it? Nerves? What is?
No, I'm not a super nervous competitor. I like competing. That's where I want to be.
Very close. Looks like you're starting to get close, but just missing.
That's the most I'll ever react to a pitch right there. Because I thought I actually heard it hit the plate, but it didn't. It's a ball.
What's this team called again?
This is Northford Riders.
Northford Riders. On the storm, the pitch from Kubek.
So now
inside, but he swings at it.
That is a complete gift. That should be a ball.
Total gift. He gets out of it with the bases loaded.
So like I watch these games and know when things, that's an out. That's great, but that's a shitty pitch, and that could actually really hurt us. And it did. So I'm lucky.
Yeah, that was a lousy swing there.
But you're asking about these tournaments in Turkey Trot. You're going to get swings like that. People are going to swing, especially if the ball's moving a bit.
It evens out.
That ball started at home plate and moved in. So if you can throw a strike that looks like a strike halfway to home plate, you're in great shape.
I attribute it to nerves. When these nerves in the first trot, it's almost like time speeds up in your head, and you see the ball coming, and you think it's on you, but it's not. You got to remember to take a couple breaths, because what that does is it just makes time go at normal time.
Yeah.
And any advantage you can get in those circumstances, you take it. That's why they tell you to breathe, folks. It slows the game down.
And you have to like competing. You have to like, it's rec softball, but you have to like, when you're...
It's hard to fix adjustments because you don't have room for error. The pitch to Kubek, chops it to short, third base, throws to first, and it gets by him. Kubek's going to go to second base. Not sure what happened. Must not have been a good throw by the third baseman.
It was in the area. It was a nice pick.
Doesn't look like their first baseman's all too big, but... That brings up San Giovanni.
It's nice having a tall first baseman.
So 2 breaks in a row.
Or Ty, who picks everything.
Fresh start. He's going to strike out looking.
That was an absolutely beautiful pitch that guy just threw.
And luckily that's not an inning ender.
The thing was, that looked like a strike on the inside corner, and then ended up being a strike on the outside corner. So that had the strike zone the entire time.
Well, at least it wasn't a strikeout in the inning.
That was a great pitch.
Here's Rhino to the plate, having a really good game. A walk-up single up the middle last time. He does the same here and does the same there. Base hit by Rhino. That's going to score Swanson from second. No, he's going to be out at the plate.
It's worth going. That's a good throw.
Rhino goes to second. So that's where the aggression could hurt you in the turkey trot, because it's a force out at home no matter what. And that favors the defense. Here's Kenny. Hitting well today. The pitch to Kenny's inside, but it moves into the middle. He just hits in the 5-6 hole. Why not?
Rhino want it. He does.
And Rhino's going to stay.
Probably a smart move.
Smart move. Good throw there by the left fielder.
You got top of the order. It's kind of what you want.
And Kenny's just in base hit mode now.
Still 5-4. Has a run come in? I don't think a run has scored.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, you scored maybe? The pitch to Brandon, he's going to take for a ball.
Oh, maybe I did.
He's going to load the bases.
6-4.
For Fresh Start, who I believe have a lead here. Here's Ethan. Back in the box. The pitch to Ethan. He swings and hits it in the right center field. And it's going to be caught.
Byron's pretty good at the score. Let's see. None.
6-5 close game. Seems like it's...
I got to tell you, I like doing these Byron games. This guy gives us a score and inning every time.
I like that. 6-5 ball game.
Top 5.
It seems like there's no momentum going on these last couple innings, especially on the SSA Jersey team, because
Northford Riders.
They had that bad.
I mean, this is really anyone's game. 6-5.
But they're getting some force outs at the plate, and that's going to help your cause. A lot of time in between innings. At home,
right?
Yeah. Well, I can't remember if it was this game or the last game.
Well, any play at the plate's a big one.
Here comes a big right-handed hitter. He hits a base hit in the center field.
Get your arms up in the air. Catch that.
Oh, he went the wrong way. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you don't see that very often.
And he didn't even try.
So, have you seen the backwards inning when it's not the backwards inning?
I have. I'm so guilty of this.
We just saw it now.
I rewire my brain to change the rules that I have to rewire it back, and then you get confused. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I've had some really bad issues with it. Here comes another big right-handed.
Oh, there's a piece of shit.
That's going to be a ball.
I thought he messed it up again, but no, he was just getting a runner.
Getting a runner here. The lights go crazy here in the studio. Here's the pitch from Kubek. It's going to be inside for a ball.
Byron's encouraging me. He said just missed by a little bit, but he put his fingers 6 inches apart. It wasn't that bad.
And the Rider Dyers, and with their best hitter at the plate, Austin, home run last time. The pitch
he's a problem.
From Kubek is hit to second base, and it's going to be
exploding by board. Great play.
Thrown to second. You're not going to get him at first. Too fast.
What a nice play by Alex there.
Good play by Alex. And Austin Couldn't make something happen there. After the big home run last at bat, and that's not his ball game, folks. He's one of the few lefties I give permission to go oppo. He's earned it. Here comes the 3-batter here. Looking for some redemption. The pitch from Kubek is inside, and he steps out and just misses it towards left center, but it's deep. But caught. And Rhino's pumped up. He can sense it. And Kubek really having a good ball game, regardless of what trash he's saying.
Bottom 5, what did we say, 6-5? It's very, very close.
This is your best game so far. Yeah, you got a little lucky, but you're making pitches, big pitches. 6-5 ball game. What inning is this?
Bottom 5.
Bottom 5.
Can't be pitching that bad if you're you got 5 runs in 5 innings.
In the turkey trot against, by far, your best competition that I've seen so far. Besides
it's a very good team.
Man, those Friday night games are so much fun, man. You got to have fun on Friday night. That's the night to just you go all out. But you don't get rewarded for getting the 1 seed. We faced another 1 seed from another bracket. Like, what was that about?
Well, we were fortunate to lose 2 in pool play and end up.
That pitcher has movement on that ball. It goes from inside to out. And Pepe hits a ground ball short. It's too fast.
Safe. And Rhino loves it.
Jay, you seeing this movement by this pitcher? Is that was it windy or something, or what was he throwing? This ball.
Well, he's given up 6 runs through 5 innings too. Or 4. He's pitching great.
His ball is moving from.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
A lot of movement on that ball. Mac's going to take it inside for a ball. First and second for fresh start here in the 5th.
I mean, there are ways to make the ball move. You know, on a good arc from 40 feet away.
Here's Bork.
He's got it.
Pitch to Bork. Just can't get the head of that bat on.
He's pitching very well, this guy.
Well, Pepe's going to take a chance and go to third. Good base run.
And he's walked like nearly no one.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
Having a good game. Here's Trueheart. The pitch to Trueheart.
Look at that.
Lined over the shortstop's head for a single.
I don't like
Pepe
throwing
scores.
some guys call it a curve or whatever. The ball that breaks from shoulder to over the plate.
Yeah.
Because in baseball, when you throw those are barrel finders.
Yeah. Here's Nick. The pitch. Hit hard into the 5-6 hole for a single. Here comes Mac rounding third. He's going to score. Nice hit by Nick in a big spot. So fresh start, putting something together here in the 5th.
But this guy's much better at than I am. Like that's a lot of.
There's that pitch again over the third baseman's head for a base hit. And some of these the right-handed hitters for fresh start are really
like
just sitting back and waiting.
The knuckleball might come in, it might go out, it might stay put. So if it's a strike halfway through, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
you kind of have to swing. But that pitch, if it's a strike center plate halfway through, it's going to be a ball.
Bases loaded for Kubek. He just lazy swing into left field, and it's gonna.
That did drop.
Trueheart's gonna tag to score. So no, it fell for a base hit. So just enough on that ball by Kubek to find some grass. Here's San Giovanni. Bases still loaded. Nice pitch.
Beauty.
Base hit for San Giovanni. These are good pitches. Ball's breaking out over the outside part of the plate. San Giovanni just bops it right in the left field for a hit.
Yeah, that's not wind. That guy has that kind of movement on it.
Fresh start, just playing a fantastic game. They haven't had to really play sharp up until now, after the last couple games, but they really are tuned in here. Here's Rhino having a fantastic game. The pitch hit back up the middle, but this time
the guy there. Yeah.
He fields, tags second, throws to first, and he's going to be safe at first.
I mentioned this in another turkey trot game too. You can't change the eye level of the batter in the same at bat because you get one pitch.
Right.
And that's one of the best things about pitching is you have an at bat that's going to be a sequence of pitches. You can use information to inform the next pitch.
Kenny hits a line drive to third. He trips but makes the play.
He caught that. Wow. Good play.
Inning over.
Like, I like having an at-bat where you throw a sequence of pitches to change eye level, use information to see if you can throw a pitch the guy doesn't want to have. Here, you really can't do that. So if you're throwing a pitch that has a break on it constantly, the same break,
it takes time to sort of...
you could do that in a one-pitch at-bat. That pitch has to be very effective, I'm sure, when he's not playing turkey trot. I'm sure that's even more effective.
You almost have to treat it like batting practice. You really do. But like a competitive batting practice where you sort of feeling the ball out, sort of fucking around, screwing around, sorry, folks. There's grandmothers that listen to us.
Actually, I've looked at the numbers on the YouTube channel. We've never had a female listener.
Not one female listener. We're looking to get our first female. Listen, we're going to get this shit over. Hell or high water, we're going to get over. People are going to learn about the J and Ian connection. Here's the pitch from Quebec. Hard to the wrong guy. That's Josh.
Just nonstop making plays over there.
And Gilnut McGillicuddy just making every play over there. There's no salmon getting through that stream.
When he's on a heater, I try to throw the ball down and in as often as possible just to keep feeding him because it's out after out after out.
There's a funny knuckleball.
Again.
Hit to Swanson again. Scooped by Giovanni, but he can't hold on to it for a base hit. And Swanson made a mistake finally. After 400 plays in a row over there, he finally made a mistake.
I'll bet Ty would say he should have had that one. It was in the glove, didn't stay in. It happens.
And the horse riders catch a nice break there. 1 out, runner on first. Here's the pitch from Quebec. Hit line drive over Pepe's head in the left field for a base hit. First and second, 1 out. And the riders are rallying. In the sixth?
Sixth, I think, yes.
Top 6. Likely down a couple. And let's see, pressure situation. The pitch from Quebec. It's hitting the right field for a base hit.
Oh, this is a turkey.
1 run is going to score. No, he's going to hold at third.
Rhino.
Why not?
Sure-handed Rhino.
Play. Good defense. Bending but not breaking.
No runs yet, right?
No runs yet. 1 out. A large right-handed hitter with sunglasses step into the plate. Black sneakers, Nikes. Quebec, bases loaded here in the 6th. The pitch hit hard up the middle for a base hit. 1 run's definitely going to score as the guy rounds third, and he is going to...
Oh, good stretch.
Calling out at the plate. Big play. Punched him out. Tough call.
Wow.
Looked like a tie.
I don't know. Feel free to back up and watch that one again and see if you agree.
I'm dying to know, but
Byron's got to see that in real time.
I thought he was safe.
I thought he was safe also.
Really tough call
You got
there.
the benefit of watching this afterwards, but in the heat of the moment, he's got to make the call right there.
The Dino Riders, tough call made by Byron. Let's see if it costs him. Ball hit to left center field and deep. And it looks like...
out of it. That's, what, do they only get 1 run there?
Ethan that made that play?
Man, just whistling.
Ran a long way for that, and what a tough inning.
Whistling through the graveyard.
And this is a 7-inning ball game here, right? Because this is the championship?
Yeah.
SSA, 3 crucial mistakes this game. I don't think they're going to bounce back from it.
I mean, this game's still extremely close. Razor margin.
Though that wasn't their mistake, that was the umpire's mistake, and a big one.
I mean, he's calling it how he sees it. That's a bang.
He was in a rough spot to make that call.
When you send a runner on a bang bang play, you get a bang bang outcome, and it's not always going to go your way.
You know what? It's almost like he's got to pick out or safe, right?
Yeah,
and he was feeling out.
And it's also, I think, more difficult for the umpire to see the runner on the black line and the ball coming to the.
It's tough. The runner also sort of crosses him as he's looking.
Actually, I don't see how you see both at the same time. If you're looking at home plate on a normal traditional tournament, you can see the ball coming to home plate or the tag or whatever you need. Here, he's going to look at 2 different places at once. I'm not sure how you do that.
It's certainly a tough call. I'm not saying it's an easy call. Here's the leadoff hitter, Brandon.
Well, we talked about pitching in the Trot, being an umpire in the Trot's different.
Oh, that's got to be an adjustment.
That's a tough. How do you make that call? Like how do you see both things at once? I'm not sure if you can. So
you need 2 umpires, I guess, but it's a charity tournament. You're not going to get it. Brandon walks to start the inning.
I mean, he's in the right spot for that call in every other
Pitch to
place, but
Ethan.
in this tournament, you have to be somewhere else where you can't be. You can't go out to where the ball's coming in.
To right center.
That's the only way to see it.
For the out. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Pep.
I guess where would you go? You go like towards.
I don't think he was expecting a play at the plate, to be honest. It was like he was grabbing a bat. Maybe he was.
I don't think he did anything wrong. I'm just saying, where would you go to stand to see the best viewpoint of that play? You'd have to go farther back.
Where we are. The pitch to Pepe's.
Yeah, exactly.
Second.
Right.
Throwing the shortstop who can't hold on to the ball.
But even there, he'd be screened by the catcher. There's a lot of ways to.
Byron's working hard out there. Look at him. He's running around.
Oh yeah.
So he went to where he thought the best call could be made. I'm not going to question him anymore.
Oh, certainly not. No, he's doing a great job. Nobody wants to make a close call like that.
Here's Mac. The pitch goes with it into left center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Mac, a good backside hitter, but he's really turned himself into more of a pull hitter who goes backside, and it's done.
Look at Alex. Look at he loves the bases loaded. Look how confident he walked up. He strutted up there.
And Alex needs something here. He's been struggling of late.
He's got peacock feathers
to
on his back.
Steps and drilled in the left center field, and that is going to be right at him. The left fielder is going to make the play, but the runners are going to advance.
Oh, possibly
scores.
more. Oh, we got a guy there.
Second and third, 2 outs. For the big right-handed hitter, John Trueheart. Looks like he owns a gas station. The pitch to Trueheart. He swung on and hit the left field. Did he get enough of it?
He doesn't think so.
It's going to be end of the inning. And here's the last at-bats for the
back on the gloves.
The Disco Riders.
Northford Riders. 12-6.
12-6. It's going to be hard to come back. They've struggled to get the bats going. Kubek has been making key pitches at key times. Sprinkle a little bit of luck, and he's having a fantastic day.
What I told Kenny in the dugout was that I was playing with my food, and he thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, it's you have to explore the zone or the perceived zone or perceived swing area of the batters.
When you're getting outs, though,
I was doing that. Yeah, no, I mean, I felt fortunate. The defense was making plays for me, and pitches that were poor were sometimes turning into outs.
Everything on that left side is getting gobbled up. Here's the pitch from Kubek. That's going to be short. Another walk.
I wasn't happy with that. That ball's supposed to be front plate.
Say all you want. Kubek has been adjusting well off his walks, and a lot of times has been stopping the bleeding. Here's a big forearm right-handed hitter. The pitch is hit into center field. Nobody's there yet, and
that's an out.
It's going to be an out. And the outfield really is making some fantastic plays out there. They're doing a great job. They're really playing a stellar game. Fresh Start is almost the perfect game. All right, running out of time, the Riders. That's going to be inside for a ball.
Putting guys on base like a jackass.
Seems like every time Kubek walks a guy, he gets an out, though. Which, if it happens over and over again, it says something. Comes a right-handed hitter, open stance, back in the box. The pitch from Kubek is going to get under it. It's going to be left center fielder's ball. Unless Pepe steals another one, that's going to be the second out.
Well, we've all seen pitchers lose it, where they just throw nonstop balls.
And in the turkey trot, the walks pile on.
That's the worst. In some senses, I've been able to avoid that.
Here comes the Northford Riders back up against the wall. 7th inning. Here's Austin. It's the guy you want at the plate. The pitch to Austin is... Oh, we hit the plate. Is that going to end the ball game on a strikeout?
That's it. It's a
Kubek
tournament-ending strikeout.
Pitched a fantastic game. Held Northford Riders to 6 runs.
Just huge. My best pitch for the last, I guess.
It seems like every time you walk the guy, you got the next guy out. Go back, look at the tape, folks. I bet you he did it like 6 out of 8 times. 5 for 8.
Really, the story is the defense behind and the hitting. Just
here's Alex Rodriguez. Doesn't want to take any credit for his pitching, but yes, the defense played fantastic.